Imagine a new era for electric vehicles, where revolutionary batteries not only exceed expectations, but rewrite the rules of the game. Solid-state batteries are at the heart of this transformation, promising what once seemed impossible: higher energy density, ultra-fast charging times, and safety that leaves traditional lithium-ion batteries in the past. It sounds like something out of a futuristic movie, but this technology is already in development, and the impacts are impressive. With a solid material replacing the liquid electrolyte, these batteries promise not only greater efficiency, but also solve critical problems that have challenged the automotive industry for years. The big advantage of solid-state batteries lies in their energy density. In simple terms, they can store much more energy in a smaller space. This isn't just an improvement, it's a true revolution. For electric cars, it means a leap in range that could transform the way people view sustainable transportation. Imagine traveling long distances without worrying about finding a charging point. It's as if these vehicles gained a superpower, something that really changes the game. These batteries promise to charge in minutes what used to take hours. Have you ever thought about refueling an electric car as fast as filling up a gas tank? It seems like we're entering an era of major technological changes. When we see an innovation like this, we start wondering, how does this battery work? The concept is basically this: replace the liquid electrolyte, found in conventional lithium-ion batteries, with a solid material. This change, although it seems simple, is what makes this technology so promising. But how exactly does it work? Let's break it down. The role of the electrolyte in a battery is to allow the flow of ions between the anode, negative terminal, and the cathode, positive terminal, during charge and discharge cycles. In solid-state batteries, this electrolyte is made from materials like ceramics or solid polymers, which completely transform the internal dynamics of the battery. Imagine the structure of a lithium-ion battery like a sandwich. The anode and cathode are the bread, while the liquid electrolyte is the filling that connects the two. Now, replace that liquid filling with a solid layer. This substitution eliminates one of the main weaknesses of traditional batteries: the risk of leaks and unwanted chemical reactions, like overheating. The result? A much more stable and safer battery for everyday use. In addition to safety, the solid material allows for higher energy density. This means more ions can be stored in a smaller space, increasing the battery's capacity without needing to increase its size or weight. It's like packing more power into a compact design, ideal for electric vehicles that need to balance range and efficiency without compromising interior space or performance. Another interesting point is thermal performance. Solid-state batteries work better across a wider range of temperatures, reducing performance issues that often affect lithium-ion batteries in extreme climates. For example, in very cold regions where traditional batteries lose efficiency, solid-state batteries continue to operate consistently. This makes a big difference for drivers who face adverse weather conditions. During charging, lithium ions move from the cathode to the anode through the solid electrolyte. This migration is fast and efficient, resulting in significantly shorter charging times. Here's where the magic happens. The solid material also allows the ions to move with less resistance than in a liquid electrolyte, contributing to this impressive speed. For the driver, this means spending less time at a charging station and more time on the road. One of the challenges overcome by solid-state batteries is the problem of dendrite formation. In traditional batteries, these tiny metallic deposits can grow in the liquid electrolyte, causing short circuits and even catastrophic failures. The solid electrolyte, on the other hand, is much more resistant to these problems, which increases the battery's lifespan and reliability. It's like building a stronger and safer bridge for the ions to travel across. The anode in solid-state batteries is also often made from metallic lithium, a material that stores more energy per unit of weight than the graphite anodes used in conventional batteries. This not only increases capacity, but also reduces the overall weight of the battery, which is essential for vehicles that need to be lightweight to achieve greater energy efficiency. The impact of this revolution is not limited to the technology itself. It extends directly to consumers and the automotive industry. Imagine the relief for drivers who, until today, suffer from the famous range anxiety, that constant fear of running out of battery halfway through a journey. With solid-state batteries, this concern could become a thing of the past. The increased energy density means that vehicles will be able to travel significantly greater distances on a single charge. It's like giving drivers the freedom they've always wanted without compromising sustainability. This change has the power to attract even the most skeptical consumers. For many, the long charging times remain a major obstacle to adopting an electric car. However, with solid-state batteries, the idea of waiting for hours at a charging station will be replaced by a quick and convenient experience, almost as simple as filling up a gas tank. This creates a scenario where electric vehicles not only compete, but surpass traditional models in convenience and efficiency. And what about the impact on automakers? Companies that have dominated the market for decades with combustion engines are being forced to rethink their business models. With the arrival of this technology, the race to innovate has never been fiercer. Traditional automakers now have to compete with visionary brands like Tesla, who are already several steps ahead in adopting disruptive technologies. It's like watching a chess match, where every move is crucial to the future of the industry. The consumer, of course, is the one who benefits the most from this competition. With more companies betting on solid-state batteries, the result will be a growing offer of vehicles that combine greater range, fast charging, and competitive prices. This creates a ripple effect, driving the widespread adoption of electric vehicles on a global scale. After all, who wouldn't want access to a technology that promises to be not only more efficient, but also more economical? Furthermore, the experience of driving an electric car will be completely transformed. Imagine crossing the city or even the country without having to plan constant stops to recharge. The peace of mind of knowing that your vehicle can keep up with your routine, whether it's hectic or full of unexpected events, is a game changer for consumers. This puts EVs in an even more desirable position, especially for families and professionals who rely on their cars on a daily basis. Another key point to highlight is the impact on the commercial fleet market. Companies that use vans, trucks, and other vehicles for goods transport will also benefit. The increased efficiency and reduced charging times mean less time lost and more productivity. And with lower operational costs, these companies will be able to invest in growth and innovation, further strengthening the economy. We must also not forget the implications for emerging markets. In countries where charging infrastructure is still limited, the greater range of solid-state batteries can be a huge advantage. This could accelerate the adoption of electric vehicles in regions that were once considered unviable for this technology. It's a true democratization of electric mobility, breaking down geographical and economic barriers. While the future seems bright, getting there is not as simple as it seems. The manufacturing of solid-state batteries brings challenges that even the most experienced engineers scratch their heads over. It's not just a matter of swapping out the liquid electrolyte for a solid material. The precision required in this process is enormous. Imagine trying to assemble a microscopic puzzle with pieces that seem to refuse to fit. This is the level of complexity involved in production. One of the main obstacles is consistency. For a solid-state battery to function, the layers need to be perfectly aligned, which is much harder than it sounds. Any small misalignment can compromise performance and even the safety of the system. This means that companies need to develop not only innovative materials, but also entirely new machines and manufacturing processes. It's like reinventing the wheel while simultaneously building the road for it to roll. Another critical point is durability. While solid-state batteries promise a longer lifespan, ensuring this longevity on an industrial scale is a major challenge. The production conditions need to be rigorously controlled, and even the smallest mistake could result in a battery that doesn't meet expected standards. This puts enormous pressure on the companies that want to lead this revolution, requiring colossal investments in research and development. Despite these difficulties, there are encouraging signs. Companies like QuantumScape and Solid Energy Solutions are at the forefront of this race, showing promising advances. Recently, prototypes of these batteries have demonstrated impressive performances in laboratory tests. Clearly, there is still a long way to go before this technology is ready for consumers. But every step forward increases the confidence that we are closer to seeing these batteries in action. What makes all of this even more interesting is the role that collaboration plays. Major automakers are forming strategic partnerships with startups and specialized companies to overcome these challenges. It's like watching a team of superheroes joining forces to defeat an almost invincible villain. And in this case, the villain is the technological complexity that keeps solid-state batteries off the market. Additionally, cost is another factor that needs to be addressed. The production of these batteries is still expensive, which could make them inaccessible for most consumers. However, history has shown that as a new technology progresses, costs tend to drop. It's like when cell phones were luxury items, and today, they're almost an extension of the human body. The expectation is that the same will happen with solid-state batteries. The good news is that the market recognizes the importance of overcoming these challenges. Companies and governments are heavily investing in solutions that can accelerate the commercialization of these batteries. This includes everything from developing new materials to creating more efficient factories. Every penny invested is a step toward a future where this technology becomes an accessible reality for everyone. Sustainability is another fascinating chapter in this story. Solid-state batteries not only promise to change the electric vehicle market, but they could also have a profound impact on the environment. One of the major problems with lithium-ion batteries, which dominate the current market, is the reliance on rare metals like lithium and cobalt. The extraction of these materials is not only costly, but also causes significant damage to the environment. Now, imagine an alternative that reduces this reliance and still offers superior performance. Solid-state batteries pave the way for the use of more abundant and potentially less harmful materials. This doesn't just mean saving natural resources. It also means democratizing the production of electric vehicles. In other words, this innovation could make electric cars more accessible, allowing more people to transition to sustainable mobility. For Tesla, which has always advocated accelerating the world's transition to clean energy, this is music to their ears. Another interesting point is the longevity of these batteries. With a longer lifespan, they significantly reduce the amount of waste generated. Think about how many batteries need to be discarded every year due to natural degradation. With solid-state batteries, that number could drop drastically, resulting in less electronic waste and considerable savings for consumers. After all, who wouldn't want to invest in an electric vehicle knowing that the battery will last much longer than current ones? Moreover, the superior durability of these batteries brings another benefit. Less need for replacements means fewer emissions associated with manufacturing and transporting new units. This closed-loop system creates a much smaller environmental impact, aligning with global goals of reducing carbon emissions. For automakers like Tesla, this isn't just a competitive advantage. It's an essential step toward achieving their sustainability goals. This technology also has the potential to revolutionize other sectors beyond electric vehicles. Imagine solid-state batteries being used in energy storage systems for homes or even entire power grids. With greater efficiency and durability, these batteries could facilitate the transition to renewable energy sources like solar and wind. It's a vision where every home, business, or city could operate with clean and reliable energy. And it's not just the environment that stands to benefit. The global economy could also feel the positive effects of this change. With more accessible materials and less reliance on unstable supply chains, solid-state batteries offer a way to reduce costs and increase competitiveness. This benefits not only automakers but also consumers, who can finally access cutting-edge technology without paying exorbitant prices. At the same time, communities that rely on the mining of rare metals will have the opportunity to diversify their economies. The transition to alternative materials could ease the pressure on these regions, making room for the development of new industries and technologies. It's a cycle where everyone wins: the planet, people, and the economy. Within this scenario of innovation and sustainability, no one seems more prepared to lead this revolution than Tesla. Known for challenging the status quo, Elon Musk's company has already shown interest in exploring solid-state batteries as a potential key component for its future models. And why not? Tesla has built its reputation precisely by anticipating trends and turning visionary ideas into revolutionary products. What makes this integration even more interesting is the possibility of combining solid-state batteries with Tesla's already impressive 4,680 batteries. Imagine the potential of combining the best of both worlds: the superior energy density and safety of solid-state batteries with the production efficiency and optimized design of the 4680s. It's the kind of advancement that not only keeps Tesla at the forefront, but also creates a barrier difficult for competitors to overcome. For consumers, this means more than just better electric cars. It means a qualitative leap in the driving experience. Models like the Model S or even the future Roadster could offer even more impressive performance, combining instant acceleration with range that would leave even the most skeptical people amazed. And for those seeking practicality, more affordable models like the Model 3 would also benefit from this technology, bringing these innovations to an even larger audience. It's not just sports cars that Tesla is aiming for. Elon Musk has made it clear on several occasions that he envisions a future where larger vehicles, such as trucks, vans, and even electric buses, play a crucial role in the transition to clean energy. In this context, solid-state batteries offer the energy density and durability necessary to make these vehicles more viable. Imagine a Tesla Semi equipped with this technology, redefining cargo transportation by offering greater range and faster charging times. Another area where Tesla can shine is in charging infrastructure. While other automakers are still trying to resolve basic compatibility issues, Tesla is already testing and implementing its V4 supercharger network. These next-generation chargers promise not only to be faster, but also perfectly compatible with the new batteries. For consumers, this means less time waiting and more time on the road without compromising battery longevity. But Elon Musk's vision goes beyond cars. He often mentions the idea of creating an integrated energy network where vehicles, homes, and even entire cities operate in a synchronized and sustainable way. Solid-state batteries are a key piece in this puzzle. Imagine parking your Tesla at home, and while it charges, its solid-state battery also powers your home with clean energy stored during the day from solar panels. The strategic benefits for Tesla are clear, but the impact goes far beyond the company. The adoption of this technology could push other automakers to accelerate their own innovation efforts, creating a wave of advances that benefits the entire industry. This creates a ripple effect where each progress in research, production, or infrastructure drives the electric vehicle market as a whole. And as Tesla continues to pave the way, the excitement around solid-state batteries is growing exponentially. If the company can overcome the technical and cost challenges, it will not only be a victory for the brand, but for the entire concept of sustainable mobility. After all, who wouldn't want to be part of a future where technology, efficiency, and respect for the environment go hand in hand? This transition to solid-state batteries also raises a crucial question: the supporting infrastructure for this new era of electric vehicles. Tesla, with its forward-thinking vision, has already started preparing the ground for what's to come. The V4 superchargers are a clear example of this. These ultra-fast chargers have been designed to support higher power outputs, which is essential to meet the demands of these new batteries. The idea of charging your car in minutes while grabbing a coffee is no longer just a promise, but is starting to become a tangible reality. What's truly impressive is how Tesla approaches this issue holistically. It's not just about creating more powerful chargers, but ensuring that the consumer experience is flawless. The V4 superchargers are not only faster, but also more energy efficient, optimizing each charge and ensuring drivers are ready to hit the road in record time. For those accustomed to spending hours at conventional charging stations, this innovation is a game changer. But Tesla's charging network goes beyond speed. It's also designed to be compatible with a wider range of vehicles. This means that, in the future, even electric cars from other brands can benefit from this infrastructure. It's a smart move that positions Tesla not only as a leader in vehicle technology, but also as a reference in energy solutions. And for consumers, this openness is a relief, as it removes the limitations imposed by exclusive systems. Another intriguing aspect is how these changes could impact the real estate market and cities in general. Ultra-fast charging stations are becoming strategic points along highways and in urban centers. With solid-state batteries enabling greater ranges, the number of charging stations needed may decrease, but the quality of these stations will become even more important. And anyone who has seen Tesla's superchargers knows that they're not just practical, but also visually appealing, often integrated with cafes and resting areas. Furthermore, the advancement in charging infrastructure also facilitates the use of electric vehicles in commercial fleets. Trucks like the Tesla Semi, equipped with solid-state batteries, benefit immensely from chargers that support high power outputs. This reduces downtime, which is critical for businesses that need to maximize operational efficiency. With less time spent idling and more time on the road, the impact on the logistics sector could be revolutionary. For anyone thinking about adopting an electric car, knowing that the charging infrastructure is ready for the future is a decisive factor. It's not just about having access to fast chargers, but about trusting that they'll be available where and when they're needed. Tesla, by investing in a robust global network, practically eliminates this concern for its customers. And with solid-state batteries becoming a reality, that trust is only likely to grow. While other automakers are still trying to resolve basic compatibility and accessibility issues, Tesla is already several steps ahead, integrating infrastructure and innovation seamlessly. And this doesn't just benefit drivers, it also accelerates the adoption of electric vehicles on a larger scale. After all, when the charging process stops being a barrier and becomes a quick and convenient experience, the advantages of an electric car become irresistible. The future of electric mobility isn't just about better vehicles. It's about creating a complete ecosystem that supports this transformation. Tesla, with its combination of vision and execution, is paving the way in a way that few could have imagined. And when looking at everything that's already been achieved, it's hard not to wonder what's coming next.